Kyler Murray is committing to football, and we're going to talk about what that means and all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time, and today we're going to talk about Kyler Murray committing 100% to trying to become an NFL quarterback and what that means. But first, I want to tell you about this putter, which is going to be the grand prize winning item for my college football trivia contest. APC just poured some grease fire, made a grease fire in my kitchen when talking about this contest now, because now I'm not just giving out stuff for individual winners. I'm going to tally up all of the winners, and we're going to try to see who wins this $600 Damascus putter, which is made out of titanium and stainless steel. It's the stuff that they make for samurai swords, and more about that on the Wednesday live stream of Fight Me. But let's talk about Kyler, in that him committing to 100% trying to be an NFL quarterback is fascinating. But what's first fascinating about all of this is what the Oakland Athletics have to think or say about it. And rather than do this thing where I have people in the comments trying to tell me what I do and do not know, I'm just going to read for you what Jeff Passan did an excellent job reporting on ESPN last week. And if you heard Fight Me on the radio on Sunday, you already know this, so jump cut. Kyler's options today would be beyond his father's wildest dreams. He is due to arrive at spring training for the A's on February 15th. If he doesn't arrive by March 1st, he'll be asked to return 6/7 of the $1.5 million the A's have paid him, and he'll lose out on the $3.16 million he's still owed. Even in that case, Murray would be put on Oakland's restricted list, meaning that if he doesn't go where he'd like in the NFL draft on April 25th, he'd have the ability to negotiate another deal with the team, which means to me that Oakland's just going to stand pat. They already expected the dude to declare for the NFL draft, and you know what? They probably expected him to say, I'm going to go to the combine, and expected him to see how high he gets drafted in the NFL. And we can talk about where it could go. I think that where Oklahoma fans want him to go is whoever's going to throw all their weight behind Kyler Murray and make the guy their guy. Because I don't care that you think he's short. I don't care that you think he's 5'10", 5'9", or 4'7". I don't care if you think that he's a legal dwarf. What I want to know is if he was as short as you think he is. If he's shorter than Flutie, he still passed for 4,300 yards and rushed for 1,000 yards, still led Oklahoma to a Big 12 title and a berth in the college football playoff. This guy is a quarterback. I don't want to hear any more conversation about him being a running back, tailback, wide receiver, or friggin' strong safety. He's a quarterback. He's been a quarterback his entire life. He is a Texas high school football legend because he quarterbacked his Allen High School to 43 straight victories. He is the best at what he was doing. And he went to A&M, and yeah, it flamed out, blew up. We can talk about why Sumlin screwed that up. Went to Oklahoma, played baseball and football, backed up a Heisman winner, and then became a Heisman winner himself. His story is unprecedented. We've never seen anything like it. He could and will likely become the first person ever to be drafted in the first round of the Major League Baseball draft and the NFL draft. Now, for baseball, this absolutely sucks. Why? Because you had an opportunity to steal the Heisman Trophy winner from the NFL. That's what you had an opportunity to do. You had an opportunity to show the world that baseball still matters in a country where we are rooting for minor league football. We're rooting for the Alliance to succeed. We're rooting for the XFL to succeed. That shows the power of professional football in this country. And baseball, we're still not talking about it. If I ask folks who are watching this video right now where Bryce Harper's going to sign or where Manny Machado's going to sign, they probably would not have anything to tell me because baseball just does not resonate. We know that the basic TV demographic is the 55-year-old white guy. And guess what? We're watching stuff on YouTube about Zach Sanchez and Trevor Knight backing up the Arizona Hotshots because that's where we are. And baseball refuses to meet us where we are. And so in missing out on Kyler Murray, they had an opportunity to get us into the door. There are people who would have showed up to watch Kyler Murray play baseball, to see him take at bat, to see what he looks like roaming center field. And now that dream seems to be crushed today. because this dude is 100% committed to playing in the NFL. And I think a lot of that has to do with you didn't just back the dump truck up and say, hey, man, just come play baseball. But you could also make an argument that Kyler Murray is doing what he wants to do and he's following his heart, which is great for him and great for us because we get to see what it would look like for this dude to be an NFL quarterback, which I think was always in the back of his mind. But this is really fascinating to me because Kyler Murray's played two sports his entire life. He's played both football and baseball. He's never really committed to one over the other. So we could still see some upside for the football, let alone the baseball. And now, when he goes to the combine, it's going to be a question of, is he just going to get measured and wait and then do some interviews and leave? Or is he going to go through the combine? Is he going to throw? Is he going to run a 40-yard dash? Is he going to show everybody what he's had to show everybody his entire life, that he is the best you've ever seen at the position for what he's able to do? Well, we're going to all find out, and I'm really interested to see what he actually does, because I also wouldn't put it past one of these NFL scouts or GMs to be like, hey, Kyler, can you go out there and run some routes? In which case, I would have to drive up to Lucas Oil Stadium and throttle somebody and talk about how my man is a quarterback. You don't ask Josh Allen to go out there and run routes. Why would you ask Kyler Murray? Anyway, I digress. But another aspect to this that I find truly fascinating is just who is in on the Kyler Murray sweepstakes when we're talking about NFL teams. Because we know the people who need quarterbacks. The Giants need a quarterback. Dolphins need a quarterback. Redskins need a quarterback. Who might panic and trade up and go get him? But whoever goes and gets him, I just want you to firmly recognize, we all believe in this kid. We believe in him like we believe in Baker. His swag is a bit different than Baker's. But you know what? He's a better athlete than Baker Mayfield was. And that's no shade at Baker. Baker understands that. He was the dude who called the shot and said, Kyler Murray's going to break all my records at Oklahoma. And we were like, yeah, okay, sure. And then this dude showed up after sitting out a year and blew up everything, right? I mean, he shattered Baker's passer efficiency record only to be nudged out by Tua Tagovailoa in the final rankings of passer efficiency rating in NCAA history. But we know the kid's a quarterback, and anybody that watched him play football knows that he's an absolute dynamo. I'm so excited to see what this turns out to be, and I, like you, will be tuned in on March 2nd to see exactly what Kyler Murray does at the NFL Combine. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.